Party's up and started. Just music's going. Ugh. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Then just wrapping up with Animal Crossing, and apparently I got mailed something for having 1,000,000 bells in my bank account. That's fun. Just before I wrap this up, I put it down and forgot I had it open. What's in here? Alright, there we go. Things cleaned up. Oop, there we go. Alright. Minutes, so we'll get this party started. Hey, Zure. Each game is the plan. But dude, expand that window. I'm good. Alright. So get through tonight, and then I have some testing and editing to do to get Monday to work properly. I did think of something nice for Monday. So we'll top that in at the end of Monday's shit show. I just haven't bothered to set up the nice thing yet. Keep forgetting to. Speaking of, I guess Streamlabs now has the option to set automatic tweets for when you start streams, which should be nice. I'll probably bother setting that up. I keep forgetting to do it until it's the right time to stream, and I'm like, I'll just wait till later. And then that doesn't work out. Whoops. Alright, oh, that got a little loose. Just fix my TV. Alright. Oh, that was a burp of some form. Alright. I did hit pause, thank you. Alright. let's get this started. That was mini bosses. You might not have noticed. They do some pretty good stuff. I have like 2 other albums. Most of what I heard from them is not anything revolutionary or exciting or new. They don't really bring anything fantastically interesting to the table, but they just do solid rock covers of game music and stuff. So I definitely give them a recommend if you're interested in that sort of thing. They have stuff on Bandcamp, so they're not hard to get a hold of. There was my little music recommendation for the day. They have the Mega Man 2 and the, I think, Kid Icarus ones are my personal favorites. In that specific album. Anyway, so last time, Lena tried to eat our arm, shoulder, other potential parts. We bonked the 9th master? Right, I think we're at 9. We completed 9, we're on the 10th tower. Still 3 more towers to go. The fuck do I know how the 13th tower works when there's 12 beefs to collect? But here we are. I also noticed exactly how, like, you really don't notice that your health bar gets any bigger, but it does. I just never really noticed how large the health bar is now. Like, it just doesn't really scale up with the chain bar until you really notice it.
Just a bit longer.
Alright, let's see.
Was once popular in Illyria as well. Apparently, I suppose as the war got worse, people lost their faith in the Iosian gods.
Okay.
Don't give me a reason to worry.
Do we have any more gifts and stuff? Side note, alright, one sec. I just wanted to set my volume. My personal end volume. Do I have anything to give you? No, I don't. Alright. Talk to Mom to see if we have anything to throw her way.
It's time to open for business.
We do not. Alright.
Yeah.
I forgot if I actually made the rounds before the stream ended or not. We go to the birds. So sorry if I'm not like super talkative or on point. If you have anything you want to chatter about, feel free to just say it. I'm slightly brain dead this afternoon. I took allergy meds, so there you go. Shoot the bird some more. So I'm not in tip-top mental shape right now, but should be fine. So, yeah, I had really bad allergies when I woke up, and then it only got worse, and then like 2-3 o'clock rolled around, and I was like, all right, I can't do this anymore.
Thank you for everything.
So, I took my biannual brain rot pills and started streaming. So, you know, I'm gonna keep the permafrost on, just be thorough. My bag space is not expanded though. Oh, I don't know. Onward and upward. Off to the 10th tower, and then there's only 3 more remaining. Alright, so True Gold Tower, which we know is a gold processing plant, which is those fragile things on the wall that broke in the last one. And the turret tower, I think. I wonder if that's going to be a regular thing. Or is it just more mechanical stuff and accidentally getting smashed by pistons? Oh. Oh dear. We have 4 chains to break this time. That is a lot of chain to get through. Oh boy! Oh! That's a detail I didn't notice last time these things were around. The weaker version of this, I didn't notice these details. Oh boy, it does not like all these things being on screen at once. Maybe I have to go up there directly? I would have assumed that this was the adequate way of handling this. Or do I just... Okay, I have to rip all of his faces off. Okay. How about you... But all of you go away. Oh, that was actually doing damage. Okay, so there is a sort of real grab point here. It isn't just slamming bees around. Yeah, right. Hey, we got good beef right off the bat here. All right. Well, that was something. Oh, I didn't notice last time the wasp spawners appeared. They were, in fact, just giant screaming mouths. That's a fun detail. It's almost like we're already starting Halloween. I guess I picked kind of a decent game to go with Halloween, even if it is a waifu simulator or whatever. Yep, not enough here. Which I guess for some people is a nightmare, but whatever. Alright, I guess we have to climb up there. I'm just glad to have a failsafe right off the bat. It's definitely always reassuring to have decent beef right out the get-go. That last tower was a bit concerning because I spent a lot of it like going without beef until the last minute. Ow. It didn't hurt, actually. Just enough to not hurt. Uh, hmm. Maybe if I hit it and stop the thing in the middle way. Yeah, there we go. This time we're actually incentivized to stop the thing. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's kind of just a rehash of the iron turret. The ironclad turret. There we go. That's the name. You know, what the hell's back here, actually? Now that I think about it. Is it just a wall? Okay, it looks a little more dimensioned than it appears. Alright. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more gold refinery stuff. But then again, we're just in the start of it, so... Okay, that I can work with. Alright, you... And you... Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so I have to work my way around one way or another. Well, here's a sword guy. Here's a sword. Hey, that guy actually died kind of reasonably fast. My attack power rises. Whoops. Also, I remember I actually tethered the guy, and not just, oh, okay, I need to grab his corpse. Alright, inspection and repair. Always secure hammers prior to inspection by using the locking device at the end. A number of hammers have been rusted and will not work. They need to be repaired by pulling them from the walls after securing the locking device. Okay. I'm guessing hammers are those things that almost killed me earlier? Last time I played? Yeah, there's an item here. Steel ingot. I can't see with you in the way, you know. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I am smart and good and know what I'm doing. Not totally just wasting my time. Yeah, that one was not going to work out. Alright, got it. Alright, and then that's, I guess, the locking device? We have to wait for the hammer to do his thing. And climb up. I assume that's a hammer and not some random piston thing. Oh, okay, that's the directional change thingamajig. Here we go. Whoops. That hurt. I did grab that steel on the way up last time, so... Okay. I do have something I'm trying to do. There we go. Boot. An unreadable, grimy note. Food is good. I did not get to eat beef today. I had a vegetarian chili because we can't afford beef. Insert the economics of cannibalism or something. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh hey, more screaming face thing. No, I need the chain to... There's the... Alright. Just... Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, they seem to just drop dead when you kill the hive. Interesting. I joked about not having to do trick-or-treaters, but that actually might be a thing now. Okay. Loot is important, but getting this chain is a bit more... Oh, I have to clear your ass first. Okay. Whoops. That combo attack does a good bit of damage, I gotta say. Now that I have the scythe almost fully upgraded, this thing definitely kicks ass. I'm really noticing it now. Let's turn you back on. And open. There we go. Shard of Divinity, I'll take it. Was that a thing up there? No, that's just piping. I thought it was something else. Elena. What is going on with Elena? Now that she's attempted cannibalism. He's muttering to a quill. Well, that doesn't look good. Oh, no. I'm bad at maximizing the control sometimes. Lump of metal. Alright, that seems to open a shortcut. Opens up another pathway, maybe? Alright. Seems to have opened something. Hey, Ed. Yeah, I should have taken the jump over there. And then... Nope. Alright, I guess I'm expected to... Are there something? Okay, okay. I make that jump? Yes, I can. Okay. I like that there's these little video game markers right here. No, but when we broke the first chain, she started muttering to herself. Because you get the little cutscene when you break the first chain in an area. Yeah. Repositioning myself a little bit. So you get that, I don't know what Elena's up to while I'm doing the dungeon. And it's her muttering to a quill. Ah, okay, okay. Locking device. Gotcha. Maybe? Maybe... Okay, I see. And then I tether it in place. And then it'll slowly slide back and you have to do it to the next one. Okay, I see. Alright, so if I do that, and then pull you out. And then up, and then over. There we go. I love it when a plan comes together. There's a lot of rust in True Gold Tower, though. Alright, this looks like another shortcut. Good old gold oxidation. True. It's apparently just called gold, so I don't know, it's some sort of gold-like material. That's all I know. We saw it in a previous tower, where we had to use it to scale around the place. Oh! That looks fun! And there's bees here. Wasp things? I don't know. They're bugs. They don't do nice things. And this fucking thing, ow. Look, I don't know what you're doing. Just knock it off. I need to start tackling the bigger problem, and you're not letting me do that. Strange grains. Hey, bodily fluids. Take more of those. Like the insect guts, or monster fluids in Monster Hunter. That's what keeps coming to mind. It's about just as rare as that is. Some are good when you grab their head, some aren't, some try to do things, so it's kind of interesting that kind of each one has a slightly different thing to it. Oh, Mercury. I'll take that. I will gladly take that. Yeah. All right. True Gold Tower Master. To my esteemed fellow allergy meds. I can't even read tonight. Ugh. There you go. That's a good sign where I'm going tonight. To my esteemed fellow scholars, please find the following safety notes for your dealings with Master of the True Gold Tower. The beast is actually rather gentle, as it does not wish to anger its own ultimate master. Okay. However, once it detects a hostile presence, it will attack using the metal that flows within its body. Pay special attention to the way it moves, the exoskeleton moves. When pierced, it will retract and then utilize the built-up pressure to leap. Please be careful if you do not wish to end up crushed by the beast. Okay. The boss sort of does the opposite of the last metal tower. Alright, I don't feel like dealing with you. You are way more hassle than you're worth. Alright, so this has to be the boss door. We managed to wrangle our way up to the boss door. Hey, some cash bucks. I'll take it. And golden coins. Alright, well, I don't know the fast way down. Oh, ow. Wow! Fuck you! Okay, that was an unneeded expense. Ugh. I'm kind of scared to actually take a nap now with the beef. Because I can actually take like a nap and not mess with anything.
Good to see you again, Aaron.
But I just know it's a really bad idea right now. That seems like a horrible, horrible plan. I should not do. Alright. There we go. Alright, here's Elena. Let's talk.
I finished
Something.
translating that book. It was a tough one. I must.
Vessel Testament 9. Are the bed
Did
lights
you
okay?
reinforce the bed frame for me, Aaron? When could you have done that? Well, thank you. It really needed to be done.
Um. Hmm.
It wasn't you. But who else could it have been? You don't think it was really a ghost? Oh, I don't think I can sleep now. Not alone, anyway.
Here's
So,
our
this is what you
translation.
want me to translate?
Did I pick up anything giftable? Flooding? Nope. Okay. Go check gifts and then give her the beef and continue onward.
You've got some flesh growing so
Not yet.
well. I'll buy it for this.
You can
so
buy
it's
it. All right.
time to open for business. If you want to enhance. Was there something else you wanted?
Alright. Buy items.
Was
Wait,
there
actually,
something else you wanted?
create repair.
Well then, that'll
Oil broke.
That'll
Alright, that needs to get fixed.
Well, was there something else you wanted? Here's
Alright.
what's in stock
Um,
today.
Yeah, I don't know how you magically fix a bottle of oil, but I guess it works. Alright, I've given her, I think, all the drapes. So, indigo rug it is. A little
Was there
pricey,
something
but
else
what the
you
hell.
wanted? Choose a way to forge.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
There we go.
seems that went well.
There's one more upgrade to go on the scythe, and I have no idea what any of the other items are.
Choose a way to forge.
Alright, so now that that's out of the way, I can expand on that. Whatever. Let's work on the sword.
Seems that went well.
Yeah, that's a pretty stark difference in damage, actually. Like, really stark. I know it's the slow weapon, but... damn.
Was there something else you want? Well,
Alright, so let's give Elena the rug, and, continue onward.
What's that, Aaron?
Alright, take this rug.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Aaron. It's got such a lovely texture. It feels wonderful. I think walking on this carpet will really help me relax. I can't wait to try it.
Just a rug. It's apparently a rug that leveled our friendship up. Yeah. Alright, before
Thank
I
you, Aaron.
walk away from the beef.
Please take this.
Sacred Talisman.
Thank
See
you
what
for
that does.
everything.
It's a gift. Take the flesh.
Thank you.
Well, that's a little different.
Oh.
Okay, that's a lot different now. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a change. I should actually sell the spare to Magda before it expires.
you've got some flesh. Well, what can I do for you?
Alright. Let's see what this Sacred Talisman is. Sacred Talisman, Define Defense. It gives me 50 health. This doesn't really spare me a lot of space though. I'm just gonna put that in storage for now. I'm not really big on health boosters. Unless that's like the one stat your thing upgrades, like consistently, I just don't really like health boosters. What am I carrying around that's eating up on my capacity? Oh, sure, let's put like 4 or 5 of these. I don't need that many of them. Vitellium is handy. Crowsman bomb. Yeah, that can get put away. Yeah, it looks like it's everything. Okay, actually, I need to be right back. Heads up, the bathroom is calling. I had tea shortly before the stream, so... Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Back to it. Wait, actually I should probably take a 2-second nap. Heal up real quick. Oh, save the real healing items for when I'm crashing. No.
Just a bit long.
Alright. Also, the spiraling lines are definitely a lot stronger than they used to be. I guess we're only missing 3 dots now, so we have 3 more levels of friendship to earn by the time we get to the last dungeon, I guess.
Look after yourself out there! Please, Aaron. Take care. Elena. This is no time to mope.
I mean, you were doing some weird moping earlier, but alright. True Gold Tower. Alright, so we only got 3 more. Come back alive so I can eat your face. Yep. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. The power of friendship and all that. We still have to struggle our way up the boxes. There's no faster way to do this. We have to redo the thingies. Alright. I'm bad at hit button. There we go. Up, and a skip, and a jump. There we go. And away we go. Alright, so we need to explore around a bit. Alright, so somewhere inside there is the thing to look for. Give me the sword. No, I just thank you. Alright, how about you get over here? Alright, well that's something. I'm not gonna game over now, at least. Alright, so I need to find something on the inside here. Alright. Ow. Are these guys tankier than normal? Ow. Knock that off. Alright, well, we got decent flesh. I'm really getting beat up here. Okay. Beast flesh, large bone. Let's take our meds. Alright, so that's one chain direction we have opened up. Lead into the second one. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, I can see this is going to be a bit of a puzzle. Alright. What are you doing here? Alright. I'm trying to get up. Thank you. Maybe being up here will... Nope. Alright. Alright. Ow. Alright. Fucking Bonobras, get out of here. Got enough in Monster Hunter. I don't need them here. We already had Conchu. Don't need more of your insectoid ass. Get out of here. But maybe that's a phrasing I shouldn't use with Hat around. I don't know. We might seem to be rebranding these days, so. Alright. It really must be quite upsetting if you're considering rebranding at this point. Mercury, I can't argue. Well, that sounds terrible, yeah. Maybe playing Bioshock will give you a better time? And then you can relive all of your topographic, typophobic fears all over again. Alright. So that's a shortcut into this section. Okay. So I should be able to... Maybe I have to get up here first. Maybe if I do it from here, it'll work. Thank you. There we go. I forgot about Bioshock bees. Yeah, that's the thing. Should probably jump up here first. And switch that. Alright, so if we go up here, should be... Oh. Speaking of Bioshock, I think that's something I should play again sometime. I remember enjoying the one game. Hmm. I have to get to split the difference? Hmm. Alright, well that appears to be over the thing, so... take it. Enjoyed the first Bioshock, had trouble getting over the clunky feeling of permanent huge body to enjoy 2. 2 was a game. I was fine with playing it, it had some problems. The story was just bad. Especially when the first one was really good. And Infinite was really good as well. Supposedly Minerva's Den is very much worth your time. But I don't know. I don't think I beat Bioshock 2, but I never had the DLC until it became free with the remaster. I never played the remaster because I just constantly heard that it ran like garbage. And I was just like, I'm good. There's nothing, no shiny reward in here. Alright. Infinite was quite good, I have to say. I can say in my more mature age that I enjoy that it's, if I recall, it's a game made by French people. It's a French-made game about how bad America is. It's kind of amazing. I do always get a chuckle when you get like the no politics in video games crowd, and they're like, "Hey, Bioshock was fucking great," and I'm like, that game literally says Ayn Rand is the worst person in human history." Like, it's kind of amazing how tone deaf people can be. This coming from like an actual person that could be considered tone deaf. It's just genuinely impressive. But yeah, I was thinking about playing Infinite again at some point. But maybe I'll give 1 and 2 a shake again and try to get to that one part that everybody says is good about 2. I like Bioshock 2's concepts of playing as a Big Daddy, but they just did all this weird shit to make it I don't know. They just did like a lot of weird shit with it, and it just didn't quite work. Okay, fly with the sword. Oh, good. Alright, I needed that. I can very much appreciate that you can actually kind of redirect your combos a little bit. It's not a big thing, but I very much appreciate it. Where is this? Is this that place I fell earlier like an idiot through? Yes, it is. And we're not getting into that fist fight again. I know when to backpedal on stupid. I got punched in the face enough times. I mean, that's all it took. Alright, that door seems to be locked off. This is another ascend of the thing again. Alright. Alright. Right here. Up we go. There we are. Yep, saw that happening. Oh. Anything else super interesting? I've been chilling with more Animal Crossing lately, I guess. Wait. That should open something up. Hopefully a shortcut of some kind. Alright, let's see what's over here. Might have to use one of those divinity shards again. What's over here? Healing? Just healing. Oh, and a book. That was worth my time. Raw materials are thin on the ground in the kingdom, so we always have to make do repairing the same old weapons and armor, but since the war started, arms have been a short supply, soldiers equipping themselves with kit that's getting rustier and more likely to break. But at least it seems that those masters created by the scientists are proving useful. There's no shortage of raw materials anymore, and the water wheel and furnace are working perfectly. Here in True Gold Tower, mechanized production of the weapons is underway, enhanced by ore from the towers. With quality weapons and armor, we have nothing to fear from Athos or anyone else. Let's bring the war to a swift conclusion. Well, that doesn't seem to have worked out for them. Oh, we just have like 2 clowns to deal with. Alright. Look, I'm trying to do something here. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that divinity thing. But we got 3 doors down, so we're making progress. Hopefully we won't go too much over the time limit today. Yep, time to head back. Anything floating around here? Alright, that's 3 chains. Usually just floating around the edge somewhere, but alright. Let us return to the observatory. Oh, there's something happening. The way his legs spawn in, it's kind of funny. Let's go talk to Mavda real quick so we can buy stuff.
You've got some flesh.
No.
Well, I'll buy that for this. So it's time to open for business.
All right.
Here's what's in stock today.
Take the berry. It's weird that I can't buy the moss though. I kind of expected to be able to buy that. Yeah, I can't buy the rug again. Let's buy some tea leaves.
Farewell.
Well, I guess it might not happen tomorrow, but the estimation was that there's a big update for Warframe tomorrow, so that should be interesting. Who are the masters? That seems like a relevant thing. We actually haven't been looking over any of the text in the game yet. Maybe we'll do that once we beat the boss. Once we beat this boss, we'll comb through some of all these red texts that we haven't actually rifled through yet.
They believe that all lives are connected to other lives.
Yeah, this big Warframe update with some stuff happening. I'm excited. Kirby Frame, there's like a Shadow of Mordor system being implemented. So you can now cultivate a personalized enemy that you can hunt down and kill a bunch for weird, interesting weapon versions. Seems to be like a modified versions of Stubbas and stuff. You can get like certain Grenier weapons with variations and stats and stuff. Seems pretty interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see what they do with it. But yeah, that system should be interesting, and I assume Grendel's going to be tied to it. The new Kirby-esque frame. So this doesn't sound lore-friendly at all, since when Tenno employs sleeper agents. Yeah, well, it doesn't seem to be sleeper agents, it's just like one grumpy-ass guy that seems to really hate us, and we just have to keep bringing them back from the dead. It just seems to be related to whether or not they kill us, and we kill them. Because they're called the Liches, so I assume that they have an excuse for them to keep coming back to life as like bounty hunters, but apparently we can sell them to other people too. We can somehow sell our Liches to other people. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. But it's not the first time they've done weird retcon lore shit, so you know.
The Heracles chain symbolizes this connection, making it the most important chain of all.
Yeah, it's just like it's just some dude. It's a semi-customizable dude that's going to keep popping up and harassing us. We can sort of trade and sell them to other people. I don't entirely get the system, but it seems to be. Oh wait, now I remember. Grendel's locked behind Arby's. That's right. I forgot about that. There's a reason I forgot that. The one nicety with Grendel's parts, okay, now that I actually remember it, the one nicety about acquiring Grendel is that you can get its parts specifically. You don't have to, like, hassle with, okay, 20% chance of getting the helmet or the other part or the other part. No, you can definitely get the helmet if you do the thing. At least that's what they implied in the dev stream. So, I don't know, but it's implied that you'll be able to get that part. But you have to do Arby's to do the part, and I keep calling it Arby's, but arbitrations. Thanks, Tama. You've ruined me. I'm calling it Arby's now. So, yeah, you have to do arbitrations to get Grendel, but the parts are guaranteed? I don't know. All I know is they're bringing back melee blocking.
Don't do anything stupid out there, alright?
Manual melee blocking, they're bringing it back, so now Guardian Derision won't be garbage anymore. And I can actually keep that on my Umbra. So I was actually using that on my Umbra as a method of being a damage sponge. So if somebody's playing a weaker frame, I can just pull out like Umbra and just be like, okay, let me eat bullets for everyone else. That was kind of the plan, but Guardian Derision stopped working, so I had to shelve that build. So I'm glad to have it back. It's a weird thing to remove, because like the other operations have stuff that you can't do during it are still locked, so I don't know. Things that you can't do, there's like 2 things that you can't do anymore, but there's still keybinds for it. But you can't, but they removed the block keybind for some reason. Fuck if I know. They're so good at designing things. Anyway, let's give Elena her beef.
Thank you.
She, like, looks behind, like, alright, he's not watching, right? And then, like, goes, like, whole ham on that flesh. Making some mercury out of this, though. Alright, I'm gonna take a 1-hour nap. I don't think the beef will disintegrate by then. Yep. Alright, Mom, take the spare beef.
You've got some flesh going spare? I'll buy it off you.
Yep.
Well, I'll buy for this. What
Extra
can I
reading
do?
material.
Here's what's in stock today.
Explosive ore, detonation ore.
Was there something?
Yeah, I'll just sit on the money for now.
Choose a way to forge.
Alright. So I need explosive powder. I have mercury for that.
Choose a way to forge.
Should I bother with this? I'm not gonna bother with the Twin Blades at this point. There's just no point. I kind of like seeing that now that I have all these little colored things floating around. It's kind of nice to see all the little bits of color popping up. Yeah, continue game. I like seeing like the tablecloth and the bed covers kind of changing occasionally. It's silly and minor, but it's a silly and minor touch that I can appreciate. Somebody was like, yep, let's make the bedcloths a game mechanic. That's the thing that you can interact with and cause things to happen. It's just something benign and interesting. Alright, let's continue the tower and find the last chain. I think we're 3 chains down, right? Those last 2 chains kind of linked right together. That was not intended as a pun. That was just like a thing. Yep. Okay. So those last 2 chains are knocked out. So we just got 1 more. There's a chain and symbol of metal. Oh wait, there's a thing here, and I want it. Oh. We can kind of skip our way up here, which is nice. Oh, I'm good. Oh, actually, I do technically need this, yeah. right. There we go. Oh, I didn't get to yank the beef out. Whoops. Okay, that move can be a little much sometimes. Alright, let me hook on. Alright. Definitely a switch we have to flip somewhere to get up there. Hmm. Alright, let's try that again, I guess. Let's try heading up here again. That we can't find. That we can find, I suppose, is a better phrasing. Alright, lock you in place. I really appreciate these little metal tabs here. Help you know where you need to jump. Come on. Alright. So whoosh over to here. Alright. So we have to hit something to make that redirect over here. And then that'll lead up the chain. Alright, that'll lead up to the boss. What are that pylons there? Is it just for flavor or what? Oh, okay, I think I see why it's there. Yeah. Whatever, I don't need a whole lot of room to get through that. I have to say, I'm actually pretty big on all this chain mechanic stuff, though. They do it actually pretty well, in general sense. Alright, so I should be able to lock one of these pistons in place. Wait. Wow. Okay. That almost went really badly. Alright. Come on. I have jumps to make. Very bad ones, but still have to make them. Apparently these are hammers, not pistons or something. Cover chain. Thank you. Let's try going up the stairs, I guess. Alright, so the right side didn't lead out to anywhere. The left side dropped me out to the chain door. Wait. This is just the chain door. Yeah. And I did not acquire beef last time. Oh. Alright, that's something. It's not what I want to fight if I'm getting up to the boss soon, but... Alright, so that's just that. Hmm. Oh, okay, wait. Maybe... Nope. Alright, so I can see what's probably the flip switch, but I don't know how to get there. I guess we'll just take this around and up and see if we can't tether this thing down. There has to be a reason that the tether is here. Okay, there's a very tiny window in order to do that. It's very specific space. Okay, that's one of them tethered. Ah, black. That worked out gracefully. Should actually quaff down some medicine. Get a lot of oil. That was ejecting. That was quite a bit of fall damage. I hope you guys like seeing this for the 30th time. Come on. Hey, I did it. Alright, got that back. Alright, let's try this again. Checkpoint passed. Not the swiftest movements here, but whatever. Alright, finally made our way back up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, come on, up we go. Alright. This ingot Okay. That opens that up, which leads over to the door. Oh, ow. Alright. At this point, let's see if we can't get our hands on some decent beef. And then we can go straight into the boss. Alright, come on. Dripping or pulsating flesh. Pulsating flesh. Good stuff. Awesome. Alright, and we definitely need to take the time to run back. Strange grains. Ow! Oh, these little fuckers. Oh shit. Oh shit. Up! Ow! Oh, I heard the thing break. Don't like that. Oh. Ow. Wow. Fuck. Just... no. Ugh. Already got pulsating flesh. Alright. I'm gonna break the last chain and head home so we can go beat the boss. And then we have a ton of reading to do. Alright, there it is. Guardstone. Ooh, I'll take that. Here we go. Boss door open. Alright, let's head back. And there's a thing to examine. Mechanism is in motion. It looks like it generates energy for the tower. Okie doke. That seems like the wrong direction. Maybe it's the right direction? My brain is mush. Ah, here we are. Ow. Whatever, it's a shortcut. If I need to heal during the boss fight, I will. Alright, so we got some pulsating flesh, which should give us the maximum amount of time to solve the boss fight. Gotta course correct on that shift. I like that it keeps walking when you hit the button. A nice little touch. Alright, Elena is inside. There she is.
Good to see you again, Aaron. Welcome back, Aaron. Sorry.
Another number of
I've been here
days.
so long. My little brothers have probably forgotten what I look like.
Obviously, they
Of course
remember.
they remember. Even babies don't forget their sisters' faces. What would you
Okay.
like to eat today, Aaron? I'm running out of new ideas, I have to admit. You need to eat proper meals to keep your energy levels up, Aaron.
I can agree with
I
that.
wonder how it's
Food's
turned
important.
out today. It's full of nutrition, though. You'd better eat it up, all right? What's
Food.
up?
Oh, we got a bunch of friendship points for just talking about food. I'm okay with this. I'm fine with that.
You've got some flesh going
Not
spare,
yet.
so it's time to open for business.
Buy a
That
little
will
medicine. And this potted
Was there
dryad
something
will do.
else you wanted?
Can I buy another
Here's
berry?
what's in stock
Oh.
today. Was there something else? Fair?
Alright. Have berry.
You don't look well, Aaron.
Plan on it, but just a minute. First things first. Gift.
Is this for me?
I think I stopped getting cakes at some point. Here's a pot and
Are you
dryad.
really giving me this? It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
Alright. Here's the good beef.
Thank you.
Alright. Take a 3-hour nap. There we go. Alright. Let's stash some materials. Alright, I need to sell the beef, and I need to get the power stone fixed. I think like a goddamn dump truck.
You've got some
Ugh.
flesh going spare?
Yes, have the flesh.
So it's time to open for business.
Repair. I need to repair
That's
this.
Seems that went well. Was there something else? Select the item you wish to create.
Yeah, there was like a thing I wanted to make.
What creation method do you wish to use?
Need one guard stone. How do I make a guard
Creation
stone?
method do you wish to use? Yeah. Where do you want to?
Trunk. Alright.
What creation? You have that.
Yep.
Where do you want to?
Let's equip those and see what happens.
Was there something else you wanted? Fair.
Let's see if I regret this choice or not. Spur band. Maybe. Might be able to reorganize this a little bit. There we go. We got the spur band in, but whoops. Yeah, it's a decent general stat upgrade. There's less things to worry about fixing. Alright. And it gives me a little bit of room to put on spur band, or the permafrost for now. And sage stove. Go. Okay, nice and healthy and in one piece. Good stuff. Alright, let's save and go fight the boss. Yeah, sorry. So let's see what the lady version of Sword Centaur is.
Look after yourself!
away we go to get the next Master Flesh and see what the last 3 towers are.
Please, Aaron. Take care. Elena. This is no time to mope.
Alright. True Gold Tower. Oh, that was a burp. Alright, so all the chains are gone. There we go. You know what? From here, I'm actually kind of curious. That's right here. Drop down. There we go. Okay. I'm curious if there was like a book or something, maybe. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, let us ascend. Away from this damn thing, though. Well, now it takes a bit longer to actually get around to anywhere. Alright, up we go! Oh, come on, I don't have all day. Oh, whoops. Hit button, do thing. Hello? Can I have a really finicky hitbox. There we go. Give me the chain back and let's continue onward. Oh yeah, I forgot another thing to ramble about on Warframe. The is it this way, right? There's a Ember and Vauban rework coming up. If it's just a fountain here, there's just a fountain here. So the Vauban update includes a general rework to most of his abilities. I don't remember some of the specifics, but I know Bastille and Vortex have been combined into one. They're now a single thing. So it's like push to Bastille and then it's hold to use Vortex. And the tasers have been turned into like turrets. They like stick on turrets instead of being juggle balls, so to speak. Yeah, and also that his augment is really stupid. It sounds good when you look at it, but then in any actual application, it looks pretty. It's really bad. Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested to see what they do with him. I don't think it's going to change that much of my tastes for him, but it definitely looks like a solid improvement. The Ember stuff seems to be for 3 is a bit different, and her 4 is dramatically different. Okay, this is the, yes, this is the way up. Her 4 is dramatically different now, including, it's basically like Meteor. It's just the Meteor spell. You hold 4 and drop a bunch of rocks on people's heads to eliminate some of the repetitive bullshit of World of Fire. So basically, she's been removed from being a push 4 to win character and more to be a bit more interactive. Alright, old note. So the Ember stuff looks interesting as well. Alright, so the beef appears to be behind here? Yeah. There we go. Alright. Off to a weird start with this one. Oh, they didn't even let me pull it. Come on. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's like some sort of pressure business going on here. What a pressure thing. Have to expose the weak point, I guess. Alright. Oh, come on. No, come on, I just had it. Alright. Come on. Alright. Come on. Oh. That was actually kind of annoying. spend all day on this one. Come on. There's like a hole in its armor, and you have to get it to rotate to the spot. Come on. Just do what I want you to. Hmm. Ah, fuck. This fucking thing. Come on. It's a serious pain in the ass. Ow. Come on. Let me yank that off. Okay, I don't have to grab it, I just have to break it. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. It's not easy to get them in rapid enough to... Okay. Come on. Oh, wait. Okay. This one's definitely very puzzly compared to the other ones. Alright. No, come on. on. You get to move one. Hmm. Maybe? I don't see this weird attraction stuff. I'm always one off. It's not that fun. If it was more clear on how to get it to turn properly, I would be better with it. But everything turns by twos. So when you turn it, you can't get it to line up outside of whatever one specific thing it is. There seems to be a way to make it turn once, but I don't know how to make it do that. Not even that dangerous. I mean, I'm getting beat up more by the length of it than I am anything else. Am I just supposed to keep popping these? That doesn't seem right. Then it resets if it takes too long. Okay, let's check this. It may end up gaming over just because of it. How many total segments are there if you keep bopping in one direction near the lineup? And I kept doing that, and it only happened like early in. And every time it resets. Let's see. Angles. Towers. True Gold Master. Okay, will not anger on its own. However, once detected hostile presence, it attacks using a metal that flows within its body. Pay special attention to the way its exoskeleton moves when pierced. It will retract and then utilize the build-up pressure to leap. Please take care if you do not wish to get crushed by the beast. Okay, it just says to pay attention to the way the segments move, but... That's 2. Don't really count the segments. Try to keep track of them when they're in a big rotation. You only have a fixed camera angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's 2, 3. I'm guessing there's 4 positions on the inside. I can like sort of slam that into her, but it doesn't. I think we might actually see a game over tonight. This is taking way too long to figure out. I can change these exhaust ports. Aha! Okay. There you go. Alright, I think you gave me the inspiration there, Zior. I don't know if we'll make it, but at least I got the idea. Alright, so we get it lined up in the right place we want. To the place we want. Alright, and then we take you. No, wrong button. Alright. Okay. That is a step in the right direction. Maybe I have to break the exhausts first, before I worry about it too much. Alright. Whoops. Alright. So, advance the grab pad, grab. To advance the glow, yeah, you rotate the glowy part by turning the branches or by smacking them. and you rotate the hull by moving the lower section. Alright. And then it resets itself every once in a while. Alright. Hand it over. There we go. Come on, come on. Alright. That's damage. Still don't think we'll make it in time, but it's still damage. Alright. Oh, whoops. This is supposed to use to build up pressure, so I assume it's supposed to just mean that you have a certain number of moves, but that does not appear to be the case. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Oh. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Really? I might just take the death just to get this running slightly better. At least I know what I'm supposed to do this time. Alright. Yep, I'll take the death. Alright, I know what I'm supposed to do now. Oh, right, I have the sage. Damn it. I had to remember to put the sage stone on for a change. The one time I'm actually worried about dying on the boss. Alright. I had to remember the revive on the one time. Alright. Alright, so gonna do that again. Oops. Do it now! Kill me! Alright, so we yank. Here. Okay. Alright. Come on. Just bonk me and get it over with. Let's redo this. It's a checkpoint, if I recall. There we go. Last checkpoint. Okay. Try this again. This time, now that I know what I should be doing, this should be a lot less of a hassle. Knowledge is power. The immortal words of Sonic the Hedgehog, knowing is half the battle. There we go, and we actually start with a good chunk of health ripped off this time. Alright. Alright, so we wanna spin you over here. And... nope. Alright. Ah, what? Come on. Don't give me that shit. Alright. Alright. G.I. Joe. I did not know Sonic was famous for that. I didn't watch it either. I think there's like it was like a smoking PSA or some shit, wasn't it? It's like, there's like one where like Sonic's like knowing it's half the battle or something. I can believe he said it at some point, anyway. For what it's worth. Alright. I'm hitting the wrong button. I want pierce, not grab. Alright. Alright, the hole is here, so we need to... Oh, and then drop. Alright, there we go. There we go. Informational bit followed by that line. Well, it is a good line anyway, for what it's worth. It is true. Alright, let's just give you a pull, because I know it's going to cut me out of that, like, last third. Alright. Ow. Well, okay. Let's take you. Open. Alright. Alright, there we go. Come on. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Well, it's really goddamn annoying. Pork chop sandwiches. Alright, where the hell is the beef? Not here, anyway. Alright. Alright, and then you have to... Come on! Fuck you! I can't get the... Just... Nope. It's gonna do this again. Wow, is this thing fucking annoying? Alright. Okay. I don't even get a chance to yank it. It just cuts out. Alright. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it just pushes me out of the thing. Nope. Nope. Get me. Let me get a fucking yank in. Holy shit. The other half of the battle is just this boss. Yeah, that's it. It's just irritating fluff. It's not hard, it's just annoying, and I'm finding with the controllers I don't have like the best control over the grapple. I can't make super swift, precise movements because, well, yeah. Alright, let me take the salve. This thing's just gonna launch up as soon as I fucking hit it. Just jump already, you bastard. Alright, thank you. Alright. Actually, kind of close. Alright. Okay, can I just get at the beef? Alright, I think what I can get at this point. Just something. Whoops. Whoops. Ugh. I don't even give a shit that they're dealing damage. It's the interruption that's getting me more. It's the thing is you're on a timer though. You have to either get them out immediately. You don't really have time to be fucking with them. Alright. You. No. Ow. Okay. No. Alright. If it hits me early, I can just tank the shot. Alright. Alright. Yeah, and they just come out the bottom too, so bothering with this shit isn't worth my time, and once the things disappear, that means the timer's gone too far. At this point, I'm just taking any damage I can get in. I can't even get at the hole because of the fucking the metal. The metal goop. I can't get around it. Trying to hit those. Come on. Yep, now it's pointless because it's already gone off. Okay. Okay, so breaking enough pipe holes seems to just stop the process, so I have to be... Oh, come on. No. That's something? God. This thing is holy shit annoying. This is easily the worst boss in the game. Like, the C ones were just annoying, but it just took a little bit to figure out. Like, the lady one wasn't even just, like, even... This one isn't even that remotely dangerous. It's just fucking annoying. Alright, so far is fair enough. Alright. Alright. Tiny bit to go. We just have to grab it at this point. And because I'm trying to stop the thing that I don't have control over stopping. Ow. I just need to get a little bit more and I'm done. Come on. Thank you. Fucking done. Holy shit. No, I don't even care what kind of possible tragic backstory this fucker has. I'm glad you're dead. Yeah, I leveled up for it at least. Ugh. I mean, I hope this wasn't what determined whether or not you respect my choices. But, thank you. Oh, man.
Good to see you again, Aaron.
Yeah, that wasn't the funnest thing to do.
I finished translating that book.
The bad with the good and all that, I guess.
So, this is what you want me to...
Rotate. Yep.
True Gold Tower. Are the walls all golden and shiny? A pulley system for moving things around. Sounds like it'd be handy at harvest time.
It's actually fairly inconvenient, to be honest.
It's ever so quiet here in the evenings. Quite eerie, actually. Don't give me a reason.
Alright.
Master, flesh, Aaron, no.
I'll say no and then... oh, you totally yanked that out of your hands. Rotating shield lady flesh accomplishes... Let's see. I know we're a few minutes, we're like 15 minutes past end time, but it's fine. I went half hour last time. Or the time before, whatever.
Heard what?
The people of the Vestra
Yeah.
and the followers of Ios seek a
I don't think I'm
vessel
holding
in which
anybody
to
up here.
unify the laws.
A vessel?
They seek
A
to
vessel?
unite the 12 gods of Ios. For this, they require a vessel.
Unite the gods?
If they can be joined as one, then this war will come to an end, and peace will prevail once more.
Peace. How sweet that word sounds.
What, a vessel? To unite the gods? Surely such a thing is not permitted.
Does it matter what is permitted? Children are dying every day, just like our Reuben. As things stand, the gods of Ios seem incapable of bringing peace to our land. If we only had peace, children would suffer no more. Children like Reuben, like our neighbor's child. They didn't have to die. If it hadn't been for this cursed war. Enough! Enough of this senseless suffering!
Can you be serious? You really mean to go?
I must offer myself. I must do what I can. I know Reuben would want me to. And besides, if our fate is not to have any more children, then that is the will of the gods. We may have lost Reuben, but the gods have gifted us this chance to do something.
And what about me? What is to become of me? Am I to be left alone?
Are you ready? Then let us begin. We will set to work on Experiment Zero.
The High Priests of Ios, the people of the Vestra, thank you for all you have done thus far. You should have no regrets.
All of you, all of the vessels, have our undying gratitude.
Yep. Monsters are humans.
The 12
Masters are.
elements, the 12 laws that underpin our world will be fused into one, and peace will return.
If sacrificing our lives can bring peace to our land, and if innocent children will be spared all that suffering, then that is the price I'm willing to pay. After all, I am not alone.
So Master Flesh is actually cannibalism.
For others. How wonderful that
Interesting.
sounds.
I mean, as long as it's disassociated with being human, but yeah, Master Flesh is human chunks. The cannibal carnivore, yeah, words. Cannibal carnival ride continues onward. I'll eventually stream DDS, and this will all come to a circle.
I'm looking into it.
Mavda, tell me what you know about what's been happening to me. About the Masters.
Well, if you insist, Elena. You are turning into one of the Masters of the 13 Towers.
What? You told me that others had been cursed before me. Does this mean the Masters were people?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got that from your prophetic dream. Relative cannibalism is fake once humans are demonic fucks. Yeah. Demonic fuck you monsters. Yeah, that's fair. It does change in form. But it does add a little bit of a layer there.
According to my companion, they were once humans, but the meat you are eating is not human flesh. Those unfortunate souls have entered the world of the Scar.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know all the whys and wherefores, but it seems the creatures from the Scar and those humans traded places over time.
Have you known this all along?
Well, since you ask, yes, I have. You see, my job is to escort people afflicted with the curse and bring them to the towers.
You mean you tricked us?
Who said anything about tricking anyone? If you eat the master flesh, the curse will be lifted. You may choose to believe me or not, as you please.
But...
I've been taken aback by the skill with which Aaron has wielded the Heracles chain. It's a weapon that belongs to my people, yet he has used it to defeat the Masters. I still can't quite believe it. What's
What is
that
muttering
you're
skeleton
saying?
man?
He claims there is some strong link between Aaron's ancestors and the chain.
Oh, of course,
He
we're the
does
chosen
talk
one now,
some
too.
Nonsense, doesn't he? In any case, Elena must eat all 12 of the Master's flesh. That's her only hope.
Think, Jane. Other words.
I just don't understand, Mavda. Why did she need to hide something like that from us? Why didn't she tell us that the curse turns humans into masters?
Okay. So she turns into a master if we let the beef thing go too long. So that's what happens when the timer runs out. She turns into one of the things that we're killing. New cursed, uncursed, eat weird meat. Yeah, like... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything bad. Like, you're definitely questioning it early in, but, like, there's no reason any of this makes any difference because you still have to continue doing the thing. Because, like, what difference does it make? It's clear from the other texts that her primary goal is to make the chain strong. And it might just be that Elena's running out of time, which is why the beef is going so ridiculous. Oops, I forgot to hit the button again. So it might just be that time is running out and not directly correlated to the actual meat. Your mom's going ridiculous. So...
I had another dream. The boy's mother, she became a vessel. She said that becoming a vessel would make all the gods of Ios unite. They would end the war and stop children dying. I can imagine that she wanted to do something for other people to ease her own pain. When I pass out due to the curse, maybe I go to that place, beyond the sky.
and feed her own master flesh. Maybe. But then you die. That's the point of the master flesh. It's the thing that keeps them alive. Pass under the curse, maybe go places beyond the scar.
That old man said there was something linking you to the chain. Any idea what it is?
That old man, he's like a weird skeleton thing. How's he an old man? How is he an old man? Don't get it.
Well,
Makes old man
whatever it is,
noises, but
I'm
he's
grateful
just
for
like a
getting
weird
this far.
skeleton thing in a bag. Skeletons can be old, but it's not an old man. It's just it's a skeleton in a bag. Skeletons can be young too. Liz, I'm grateful for them getting me this far.
If I become
Alright.
something from the other world when I change, it must be a really dark
Yeah, he's
place.
old. it's just calling him a man. It just seems implying that he's human. It's a little weird.
What's up?
Like, what the fuck is that? It's just like a skeleton in a bag. Well, that lightened my capacity up a bit. Alright, so we'll wander around, grab some stuff. Well, yeah, basically the story seems to be doing the whole moral loops, trying to convince you that the thing you're doing may be a bad idea. I mean, given that the title's Pandora's Tower, I don't know how this could possibly go wrong in any way. But yeah, they're trying to shake up the morality of the story when it's not really working very well. Like, no there, yep, no dip. I've solved this mystery already a while ago. We have identified the number of elements that were essential to the ceremony of divine unification. The ceremony is thought to take place in the centrum of the tower, at the heart of the 13 towers, where the twin elements of light and dark were fused to create Zeron. I think we just got our Dragon Quest-esque final boss name drop. 13 towers of twin elements are fused to create Zeron. Two elements refer to the man and woman. The idea was to use Zeron as a catalyst, which would bind together the 12 laws, which would result in the unified God, a perfect and complete creation. We require more information before we can draw further conclusions. We need to look into the reasons why the experiment failed. Alright. It's hard to have morality in a world that has 3.5 characters. Yeah. That is true. Okay, and then POW, final boss. God, do not remind me of Rutsukochidoji, whatever the fuck that was called. I've seen a review of that. So it's like an anime that is it's a hentai that's it's basically like Guy's the ultimate evil, but it actually turns out that it's his girlfriend's fetus that is actually the evil Satan that's going to take over the world, and lots of like tentacle porn and stuff. And that is what that reminded me of. Your sentence has dived me into that insanity for some reason. I have not seen the actual anime. I've just seen a review of it. Thanks, Anime Abandon. So yeah. I'm going to take that as you're not being sarcastic. I'm going to pretend that that is not probably sarcastic. Alright. But yeah, this definitely feels like one of those Dragon Quest moments where it's like, yep, let's have a random NPC name drop the final boss at some random point in the story so that you know that it's the final boss when he comes up, and it's like, oh no, he's surprised when you finally get there, but it turns out you're not surprised because you read it in a book once that the bad guy exists. So I have a feeling this Zerin thing is going to be the final boss. And is there anything else laying around? Oh, here. The heroic race? That doesn't sound good. I saw them with my own eyes, with the towers on the verge of collapse. They heroically did all they could to minimize the damage. The lasting remaining power of the chain, they reined in the widening chasm. I remember that the disaster struck. They spoke of the name of a woman. I could not remember them not make them out clearly, but I remember wondering what it meant. But I suppose there is no way to find that out now. Okay. Well, I like that this story is loose enough that you can't immediately piece all the parts together, but they are coming together in a reasonable way, which isn't all that common in JRPGs. You can pretty typically obviously
Just
tell
a
what's
bit
coming
long.
next.
Yes, Aaron? So, this is what you want me to translate?
So, knowing that the title is what it is, and the fact that everything's kept fairly loosely vague,
I'll buy that
I'm actually kind of enjoying.
So it's time to open.
Hey,
for
$4 grand.
business.
You can buy things.
Here's what's in stock today.
I'm actually gonna buy a bit of medicine to restock. Indigo Rock. Bradbury. Let's buy the green garb now. So she has all her clothes options.
Choose a way to forge. Choose a way to forge. Choose a way to
Wait, does it
forge.
show? No, it doesn't. Alright, whatever.
Oh, Bish, you
Sure,
don't
take
need
this
to
with
give
it.
me anything in return.
Alright.
We
Beast's
have
curse. Our theory is that the curse is one manifestation of beings in the depth of the scar, trading places with those in our own world. In the observatory, we have witnessed transformations into beasts, and this was something that, beyond that, this is the emergence of masters who can control the 12 laws. We believe the power of the laws that hold the key to understanding this. 5 centuries ago, they tried to create masters that control the laws. Then, in failure, and our tribe, the Vestra, used the power of the chain to seal away the 13 masters. As this involves the laws, we can surmise that the masters who have been sealed away are now trying to acquire physical forms in our world via the scar. The true nature of the curse. This is the true nature of the curse, said quite blankly, in a theory. It's not really the true nature if it's a theory. You have to prove the theory first.
Farewell for...
But whatever. I'll ignore this disregard of science. In a game with a talking skeleton man. Alright, let's give you our gifts and call it a night. We're running this actually much later than I expected. Have a berry.
Is this for me?
And have green dress.
Huh? These are Illyrian clothes. Can I have them? I'm going to try them on now. Look at this flower pattern. Isn't it lovely? This is what ordinary Illyrians wear. Everyone in my village dresses like this. I feel like I'm back there right now, actually. Is everything all right?
So we bought her a green dress. It turned out well. Actually, I like that the dresses are less, they're like less, like sexual than the other ones are, than her default outfit. I get why her default outfit is the way it is, because you have to see the sigil on her back. So it makes sense. But, yes, they are a garb. It is not a dress, it's a garb. But, no, I actually like that they didn't do the, you know... Thank God her shoulders aren't showing anymore. I can hardly contain himself. No, it's a nice touch when a game does something that isn't, when your optional dress code isn't a weird fetish thing. I'm typically okay with that. It's just a nice little bit of color that adds to the game's variety, to the other things that happen, and isn't just something weirdly gross for the sake of it. I mean, the game already has kind of enough of that with the flesh thing in the first part of the game, but it's fine. Alright. Kept you guys long enough. We're 2.5 hours in, so... Alright, well, thanks for tuning into this, and we'll be back to this on Friday. Friday, November 1st. So we'll be tackling the 11th tower then. Monday, I have something very stupid and very terrible planned for Monday. So look forward to that. That'll be my Halloween special